Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am so glad that you are joining me this morning. Did you see the friend who flew by a few seconds ago? That's right. My monarch butterfly friend is joining us today. They're friends with Carolyn, and they're going to stay with us for a little while. So, will you help my monarch butterfly friend and I sing a song to welcome everyone that has joined us? Here we go. Hello, everybody. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, everybody. How do you do? God loves you today. Thank you for singing with me and just for being here and being you. Today, for our special story in this season after Pentecost, we're going to read a book that makes me think of prayer. But I would love to know, when you hear this story, what it makes you think of. Are you ready? Here we go. Charlotte and the Quiet Place by Deborah Sosin, illustrated by Sara Woolley. Charlotte's house is noisy. In the hallway, the floorboards groan. In the living room, the TV bellows and blares. In the kitchen, her dog, Otto, yips, yaps, and yowls. Even in her bedroom, which is supposed to be a quiet place, the old steam radiator hisses, whistles, and whines. Where can Charlotte find a quiet place? Charlotte's school is noisy. In the classroom, the bell clangs. In the lunchroom, the trays clatter and crash. On the playground, the swings creak, squeak, and rattle. Even in the library, which is supposed to be a quiet place, the children giggle, yammer, and yell. Where can Charlotte find a quiet place? Charlotte's neighborhood is very, very noisy. On the sidewalk, the jackhammers blast. On the street, the sirens warble and wail. Underground, the subway screeches, rumbles, and roars. Even in the park, which is supposed to be a quiet place, the leaf blower buzzes, blusters, and hums. No, cries Charlotte. I have to find a quiet place. One Saturday morning, Charlotte takes Otto for a walk. In the park, Otto spots a squirrel, and he lurches free. Charlotte chases Otto, charging down the hill, over the bridge, and into a grove, where Otto skids to a stop. Charlotte and Otto are out of breath. Together they sit down to rest. They close their eyes. Charlotte's belly rises up and down, up and down. Her breath goes in and out, in and out. Her mind slows down. It is quiet at last. It is so quiet. Charlotte notices an even quieter place. A place deep in her belly, where her breath is soft and even. A place deep in her mind, where her thoughts are hushed and low. A place as quiet as the small silence on the very last page of her favorite book. The silence right after the end. When Charlotte is ready, she and Otto hike slowly away from the grove, back over the bridge and up the hill toward home. Nowadays, Charlotte's house is still noisy. Her school is still noisy. And her neighborhood is still very, very noisy. But Charlotte remembers that day in the park. So wherever she is, whenever she wants, when her world is too noisy, Charlotte simply closes her eyes and travels back to that peaceful place, that place deep in her belly, where her breath is soft and warm. The place deep in her mind, where her thoughts are hushed and low. The quiet place inside. The end. Do you have a place or a person or a time where it's easier for you to find your quiet place? Maybe this week you can think of a time to try breathing like Charlotte did. Slowly and noticing it, feeling that breath from your tummy to your mouth, to your nose. I hope that this week you feel some sense of peace and quiet, even if you're in a noisy spot. When we do our prayers in church, or when you do your prayers at home, sometimes breathing like that or taking a minute to find your own center can help you feel the prayer in maybe a different way. Sometimes I pray when it's noisy, or I pray while I'm on a walk. And sometimes I connect differently if I take a minute to stop and to breathe. To close us today, will you sing the first verse of Peace Like a River with me? And we'll think about the peace that we have inside. Are you ready? And Monarch Butterfly is going to do a river like this. Here we go. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. Thanks, friends. Have a really wonderful week. Bye.